I'm Santiago Zamora from Campus Querétaro, and I'm going to talk about the Cold War. It happened after the German army surrendered. The United States and England began to fear that Soviet Union took advantage of them in European countries, putting another type of government different than capitalism, the communism. Communism started with Karl Marx and Friedrich Engels' ideas, and it became popular in worker class in Russia because these ideas ensured them to end hardships and political and social equality. This is totalitarian. Property is owned by state and then distributed equally to all population. Education and health are provided by the states, and also all members of society are considered equal, and main focus is progress of community as a whole. That's why it's called communism. And capitalism, created by Adam Smith, is a system of private wealth and gain of capital. Its main characteristic is dynamism, but is known for the instability it causes, leading to financial crisis and failures, to include disadvantage. Then we pass to the Cold War term. It refers to the battlefield. They never fought directly between them. If they were in a war, one was in one side and the other in the other side, never fighting directly. It included spatial race, economic race, power race, and weaponing race. In the main dates of the Cold War we can find in August 1945 Hiroshima, and 2 days after Nagasaki. First atomic attack in history by USA, proving they had that armory. After, in March 12, 1947, Truman Doctrine. President of USA Truman promises to help any country facing a communist takeover. In April 4, 1949, North Atlantic Treaty Organization, or NATO, formed with participants Belgium, Canada, Denmark, UK, USA, Iceland, Luxembourg, Netherlands, France, Italy, Portugal, and Norway. 1950 to 1953, the Korean War. North Korea affiliated with Russia and South Korea with USA. In March 5, 1953, the death of Joseph Stalin. April 12, 1961, Russian Alexei Gagarin was the first human being in space. But in July 20, 1969, Apollo 11 landed on the moon, and Neil Armstrong became the first man being on the moon. Also, we can name Hungarian independence, Soviet invasion of Czechoslovakia, the Vietnam War, assassination of John F. Kennedy, and in December 24, 1979, the Afghanistan War. Soviet troops invaded Afghanistan, and in 1986, Chernobyl disaster, that explosion in Chernobyl nuclear plant in Ukraine, considered the worst nuclear disaster in world history. In the November 9 of 1989, the fall of Berlin Wall. 26 December of 1991, the end of the Cold War, with Soviet Union according to broke up and divided in different countries. What countries were the world leaders during this period?
United States with capitalism and Soviet Union with communism.
Why did countries who were allies during the wars become enemies afterwards?
They defeated Nazis that were priority, but after it they needed to prove themselves as world powers.
Where did the Cold War take place?
There isn't a specific place, but we can say Korea, Vietnam, in the space, and in Afghanistan.
What opinion did the general public have of the Cold War?
USA were the good ones and Russia the bad ones.
What type of weapons did the two world powers have at their disposal?
Both have similar army, submarines, guns, tanks, but most important, it's the atomic bomb, the most destructive weapon in the world.
In conclusion, we can say that Cold War is the most important war, or one of the most important wars in history, and for me it hasn't ended. The third World War will be atomic war. Communism is almost dead, almost any country uses it, and capitalism is the most used one, but I think that we can't give it for dead. I think they both were okay. USA had made their discoveries more public, but Russia has a lot of power but is hiding from us.